That's
So
interesting.
Well, you know what? It's a decent hand. He just needs a. He has a Lotus Petal, a Lion's Eye Diamond, Rite of Flame, 2 Char Belchers, and a Seething Salt.
So usually, if you just pass that, usually means you're like 1 or 2 short from just going off.
Yeah, but he's actually 2 short, so he needs to pull another mana source. There are plenty of 1 at +1 mana for 2 mana or less in in Cedric's deck. But he decides to play the Lotus Petal. I would probably play both 0 casting costs.
Yeah, if you're gonna play one,
because you don't want to get locked out with a top deck Chalice for 0, and having the Lotus Petal, the Lion's Eye Diamond in play means that you can activate your Char Belcher.
Ooh, Trinisphere. That's a little tough too.
I mean, that's what he was afraid about. That's why he cast the Lotus Petal. But as you said, I think I would have cast the Lion's Eye Diamond too. Yeah, I suppose he could also be afraid of getting his Lion's Eye Diamond Oblivion Ring like he did last game.
I think that's a risk you have to take, because there are plenty of cards that.
There's a lot of cards in the Stax deck that just has the Stax is just made to answer every deck. Like it has things to answer everything. And then after board, they have more answers of stuff.
I mean, by definition, Oblivion Ring is an answer to almost everything.
True.
Brandon's quickly gone down to 15 life with his Flooded Strand and Ancient Tomb dealing himself damage. But that's not really going to matter.
I'll do it.
Because Cedric's deck aims to deal all the damage from 1 turn.
Funny thing, yesterday during the standard event, part of the while the players were playing in the top 8 portion, Brandon and Cedric were testing this matchup quite intensively. This is before Brandon added blue to his list, and I believe he was also playing World Queller over Baneslayer. Did we see any Baneslayers?
You saw Baneslayer.
He played it incorrectly game 1, cast Baneslayer instead of Magus of the Tabernacle, and lost because of it.
Okay. But the matchup seemed pretty even. I mean, not even per se that the way that the interactions between the deck is even. It's just that half the time one player goes first and wins, the other half the time the other player goes first and wins.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the effect of winning the die roll, where Brandon is able to cast all of his spells, and Cedric is kind of just watching and waiting to see when he'll die 10 turns from now.
Or when Cedric just draws the right combination of cards eventually.
Yeah. A lot of so one of Cedric's plans in this matchup basically is to just keep drawing cards, discarding, building the perfect hand, because the Stax deck is going to give you plenty of time. You have so much time before it actually comes to the point where you're going to lose, and you could assemble the perfect hand and just win out of nowhere.
I'm really liking this blue splash. Search of Knowledge and Trinket Mage.
I was actually
Propaganda.
Yeah, I was talking with Brandon about this. I thought that maybe there's room in the metagame for a mono blue Stax deck.
Mono blue Stax?
Yeah, because there's a lot of blue cards that do the same thing that the white cards do. Like there's Pendulumist that does the same thing as Magus of the Tabernacle. You get to play Trinket Mage, which you see right there. Did you just draw a card off a Trinket Mage? Or was that like a draw step?
It was a draw step. Cedric drew another card that's not going to help him go off just yet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, get him while he's out. Kick that guy.
I give him another turn.
Just kick him if he does it again. If he comes back in, tell him you ban him.
For 0.
Okay.
There's another Chalice in Scheel's hand. I think he's figuring out how much he could play that one for.
Well, there's obviously a right amount.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's for 2.
Oh, was that the other 3 mana already tapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
0. Yep.
I don't know. I think if Oblivion Ring is on the stack, and you're Cedric, don't you sack your Lotus Petal just to 2 for 1? Because you're going to lose your Lotus Petal, obviously.
Yeah.
So you sack it, and then, get rid of one of the many permanents that Scheel has in play.
Even if it's a Mox Diamond, it's still a free.
It's a 2 for 1. That's what it is. I don't know if that makes him win this game, but,
Pop it. Attack for 4. Go ahead.
Cedric quickly taking quite a bit of damage here with Trinket Mage and Mistress Factory serving in. And looks like that's going to be the match.
And he sends it
Brandon
in.
Scheel wins this match 2 games to 1.
So,
So